So hello friends and welcome to a yet another live video. So in this video I plan to say the third match between Royal Challengers Bangalore and Sunrisers Hyderabad in the Dream 11 IPL 2020. So both these fearful teams that have fearful captains as well. One side David Warner for Sunrisers Hyderabad and Virat Kohli for Royal Challengers Bangalore. Both these teams have strong lineup and strong squads. And the only thing is that which team will win the third match of Dream 11 IPL 2020. We have two participants, RCB and SRH. So we can see who will win the match. For the toss, David Warner, the skipper of SRH, won the toss and elected to bowl first. Before telling much extended review about the match, I would like to say the 11s of both the teams heading to the third match of Dream 11 IPL 2020. So first of all, we can just start with the team that won the toss, Sunrisers Hyderabad. For them, the opening is David Warner, Jonny Bairstow. The middle order will be formed by Manish Pandey at 3, Priyam Gaga 4, Vijay Shankar at 5, Abhishek Sharma at 6, Rashid Khan at 7, Bhuvneshwar Kumar at 8, Sandeep Sharma at 9, Mitchell Marsh at 10 and Thangarasu Natarajan at 11. If you're looking at the RCB side, it has Devdutt Padikkal, Finch, Virat Kohli, Villiers, Shivam Dube, Josh Philip will wicket keep for the side instead of Villiers or Parthiv Patel, Steyn at 7, Sundar at 8, Umesh Yadav at 9, Yuzvendra Chahal at 10 and Navdeep Saini at 11. So I now told the 11s of both the teams and now we can see the extended review of the match. As I said it before that SRH won the toss and elected to bowl first. Both RCB openers Devdutt Padikkal and Finch went to the crease and gave it a fabulous start for the team. They scored 90 runs for the first wicket and RCB was going like they would score 200 runs before Devdutt Padikkal was out on the last ball of the 11th over and was bowled by Vijay Shankar. He scored a match-winning 56 runs of just 42 balls and was well supported by 8 boundaries and at a strike rate of 133.33. And his next opener, Finch, scored 29 runs in 27 balls and was supported by 2 gigantic sixes and 1 4 and at a strike rate of 110.47. Virat Kohli and Villiers put on a partnership of something around 35 or 36. But unfortunately, Virat Kohli was out early. The skipper of RCB was out early. He was caught by Rashid Khan of Thangarasu Natarajan. He got the first wicket of IPL 2020. For him, he opened his account for the wicket-taking bowlers, and there were none other batsmen who could just contribute for RCB. Shivam Dube, he scored 7 runs of 8 balls, whereas Josh Philip just faced 2 deliveries and scored 1 run. Virat Kohli was out by making 14 runs of 13 balls. I think so, I have already told that. And Villiers scored another match-winning 51 runs of 30 balls and was supported by 4 fours and 2 sixes at a clean strike rate of 170.0. So then after that, no other batsman, as I said, could contribute, and SRH was brilliant in the dead overs, 14 to 20th over. And thus they restricted RCB to 163 for the loss of 5 wickets. At the partnership when Devdutt Padikkal and Finch was making, I thought actually that RCB would end up posting something around 180. But after the innings, Virat Kohli would be little bit unpleased by himself that the team was short something around 15 to 20 runs after looking the start they have got in the match. But nevertheless, we can just see the second innings. If you're looking at the bowling starts for Sunrisers Hyderabad, it was Bhuvneshwar Kumar. He was quite economical. His economical was 6.25 and he bowled full overs, conceded 25 runs. Sandeep Sharma was a bit expensive. His economy is 9 and the runs he saved is 36. Thangarasu Natarajan has conceded 34 runs at a economic of 8.50 and he also took a wicket of Virat Kohli. Mitchell Marsh could only play 4 deliveries as Mitchell Marsh suffered a toe injury and he was ruled out of the match. He bowled 4 balls which he conceded 6 runs. Vijay Shankar bowled 1.2 overs. He conceded 14 runs and 1 wicket. Rashid Khan bowled his full quarter but was a bit expensive. He conceded 31 runs, 7.75 economic. And the most surprising thing is that Rashid Khan didn't take up a wicket. Abhishek Sharma bowled half of a quarter. He bowled 2 overs, conceded 16 runs. He also took the dangerous wicket of Aaron Finch at an economic of 8. So it was a pretty decent work by the SRH Letman. And now looking at Royal Challengers Bangalore's Sunrisers Hyderabad's batting, they get on to a good start. They got the boundaries very often and scored 20 runs in a quick flash before David Warner was run outed by Umesh Yadav. That was a bit unfortunate. Umesh Yadav was bowling to Jonny Bairstow and Jonny Bairstow, it was a full delivery. Jonny Bairstow just tried the ball beautifully, but unfortunate for the Sunrisers Hyderabad's captain as Umesh Yadav's hand just got touched to the ball and the ball just went to shatter the stumps. And when the replay showed that David Warner was not even in the screen that time, so it was confirmed and David Warner could just walk and just smile in the pavilion. So the first wicket fell at a score of 20 in the second over and the new batsman in was Manish Pandey. He and Jonny Bairstow continued to play the match very cautiously. They too had a partnership of 65 for the loss of second wicket when Manish Pandey was caught by an unnecessary shot he played, and the bowler who got the wicket was none other than Yuzvendra Chahal. The catch was successfully caught by Navdeep Saini. And then quick wickets just fall as Jonny Bairstow was also gone at the score of 121 for 3. But he scored a nearly match-winning 61 runs in 43 deliveries with a strike rate of above 140. And then after that, there were only one batsman who could just get out to the double figures and was none other than Priyam Garg. So after that, no one had the advantage of getting to the double digits as Vijay Shankar was out first bowled by Yuzvendra Chahal. Yuzvendra Chahal ultimately bowled the game-changing over for RCB. Abhishek Sharma was able to score 7 runs because of a run out, this time again by Umesh Yadav. And then Rashid Khan was also bowled by Navdeep Saini, 6 runs. He scored. Bhuvneshwar Kumar was bowled for a duck. He faced only 2 balls. Sandeep Sharma was out, scoring just 9 runs. Mitchell Marsh was gone first ball, and that was all. Sunrisers Hyderabad was all out for 153, and thus RCB won the match comfortably by 10 runs. So if you are looking, RCB got off to a positive start, whereas SRH didn't. Now, before winding up the video, I would just like to say the standings, the points table in the match. And because of this win, RCB took up the first position, CSK in second, DC at third, Kings 11 Punjab at 4, KKR at 5, RR at 6, Mumbai Indians at 7 and SRH at 8. And before concluding the video, I will just say that the number 4th match is between RR versus the Lions Den CSK at it is going to be RR versus CSK at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, and will also mark the beginning of IPL in Sharjah as well. So So still then, stay tuned to My Cricket Dreams, and if you are watching the channel for the first time, as I always say and all YouTubers say, that kindly subscribe the channel, and also kindly like, share and subscribe the channel. And if you are subscribing the channel, you will get a bell icon. Please click that so that you can get all the notifications, that now you can get all the videos as notifications, and thus you cannot miss any videos that I am posting in YouTube. So thank you friends. Bye. Thank you.